Welcome back, everybody, to Midnight Music. I'm your host, Thomas, with my host. His name's Corey, but he's special, as you can tell. I'm going to spin the wheel. That was. No, I was like, all right. You just stepping on my foot. It's fine. I'm going to spin the wheel. I'm going to figure out what we're going to listen to, and then we will listen to it, and then we're going to go ahead and give you a review on it. We are going to listen to Dirt by Alice in Chains. We're going to listen to that. We'll be right back. All right, we're back from listening to Alice in Chains' Dirt album. Don't mind Corey, he's just clearing his throat.
Why you start when I'm being weird?
The album came out September 29th, 1992.
Damn, I wasn't even thought. I don't think my parents had met. Actually, I don't know, because my older sister was born 2 years after this. But I don't know how long my parents were together before she was born. I would imagine that if they did meet, maybe 93. They would have been together 2 years before having my sister.
Maybe.
There's no way. My dad's an OG player. My mom is one of them people. That's crazy to think they would have stayed together for 2 years. I mean, they also were together for a long time when my older sister was growing up.
Yeah.
Maybe they did know each other. I just wouldn't imagine that. I don't know. Maybe
You could always text her.
I could.
When did you guys meet?
But I don't care.
Yeah.
I was just guessing. Your parents were fully married.
Yes.
And they would have had your sister.
Yes. She would have been. Shit. Hold on.
Isn't she 31?
Hold on. She's not.
No, she's 10 years older than you.
11.
11.
But that's only when it's past her birthday. Well, no, it's majority of the year. So she would have been like 3, 4. So my dad would have been in the Navy at the time.
Yep.
And which means my mom would have been in California.
Yep.
Working at probably a retail store or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane to think how I lost it. How old this album is. Like I would have guessed maybe 95 as its oldest point.
92.
92 is kind of crazy because like it doesn't feel dated. Like it feels still like relevant-ish. Like the lyrics don't feel dated. They don't attach to any time period specifically. They're just there. Like it's pretty impressive. Alice in Chains is great. They're the only screamo band that I really listen to.
They're not real screamo.
Exactly. But they're a great rock band.
I'll give you rock. I won't give you screamo.
Well, they're metal. They're technically metal.
There's a difference.
Listen to some of the other stuff. They do screamo. They do screamo.
Well, this album wasn't screamo.
Yeah, I know. Which is great. This is why I like this album. Because if it was, I wouldn't like it.
13 songs, 57 minutes, and 33 seconds.
Kind of flew by.
Kinda did. Let's get started.
Hey, please.
With Thomas's tier list.
Yeah.
There's 4 tiers.
Yep.
All of them are getting used today.
All of them are getting used?
Unless Corey persuades me on one of them.
No, Godsmack was pretty bad. And Angry Chair was also pretty bad.
So we have For Life.
Yeah.
Songs that I like now, songs that are on my roster, my playlist. Look who's coming to give me loves right now.
I've asked you multiple times over these weeks to not touch her.
I'm just saying.
And
she gave me sass.
For some reason.
She gave me sass, and now she's over here wanting my attention. Anyways, there's songs that I understand why people like, or I like them a little bit, but don't like them enough to have in my playlist.
Okay.
We have One Time, which is songs that I think you should listen to one time when you listen to the album.
Yep.
We have No, as in no, you shouldn't listen to this at all.
Yeah.
That is the final tier. Okay. Then Bones.
I mean, huge. Massive song for me.
I thought you were going to say
on Corey's list. My bones are also huge. And so is my penis. The biggest bone on my body. Right now. The biggest bone on my body.
Not your spinal cord?
No, that's a bunch of separate little bones connected.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You fucking
What else?
idiot.
What else? Not your shin? Your shin's huge.
My cock right now is way bigger. Just way bigger thinking about them bones.
What is a thigh bone? What is that called?
I don't know, but no. I think your biggest bone would be your what is it called? Not the waist exactly, but the pelvis.
The pelvis. I think that's your widest. I don't think it's your longest. I think you're
going for length?
I was going for length. Because I don't think you're talking about girth on your fucking cock.
I mean, your ribs would be if you bent out your ribs
if you shaped them out right. Well, are you talking from top of rib to like corner of the bottom one, right?
Oh yeah, the very bottom rib.
Straight down, because all this is one.
Yeah.
Straight down and it curves through. That's pretty damn long.
That's about half my body, actually.
That's pretty damn long.
Then it goes to the love handle.
Right.
Actually, it goes into that. Right there. Fuck it. What is that piece? Hold on. Yeah, because I can feel my ribs. That is my ribs. Those are my ribs.
Audio and visual listeners, because you can't see Corey.
Yeah.
He's got one hand on
my collarbone.
On his collarbone.
Top of the rib.
Top of the rib. And he's got his other hand rubbing up and down his side, trying to find the very lowest part of that bone. Which honestly, I think mine's
that
like
big ass chest piece.
Back here.
Yeah, because it goes to your back.
It goes right.
Yeah, it goes to your back.
So it loops.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah, so one of those. Them Bones, banger. It's on my list. I don't know what it is about the song, but I fucking love it. It's great. You could pump some weight to it. You could do anything to this song. This song's awesome.
You've mentioned pumping weight the last 2 weeks that we've I think the last 2 weeks, depending on how everything goes.
Probably because those songs were probably good for like the gym.
But
oh yeah, because Off Season is a great
95
song.
95 song.
And then most.
But how recent was your last time that you've been to the gym? In May.
Would have been
end of April, early May.
Would have been today.
Oh really?
Yeah.
On a Monday.
Yeah, of course, on a Monday.
Or
probably not at this time.
We record this on a Sunday.
We record all these episodes on Mondays, and we release the day we record.
All these episodes Monday morning.
Yeah, 7 a.m.
Get them all tagged and everything.
Bright and
early.
Up
on 10. That's crazy.
We're good. We're efficient.
We're good and efficient.
We're good and efficient.
Definitely. Okay, sure.
Yeah, this day I would be. Actually, I hadn't gone yet today. It would be later in the day. By the time this releases, it'll be at 3 o'clock that day. And my previous day
to go.
would have been Sunday at probably 3 to 4ish.
You're going to go.
Yeah, I'm going to go today in a few hours, and I went yesterday.
Right.
About 3 to 4ish o'clock, depending on the weather outside. My tires aren't bold at this point. They're pretty good, so they're pretty reasonable. They used to be bold, which is why I had to find weird parking spots clear in January, where I had to park fucking far away because there was the only spot that was clear.
She jumped from the floor to that spot. That's crazy. She got hops.
She could be up there if I didn't have that covered up.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah. Them Bones.
Them Bones I put in for life.
Yeah, that's where it belongs.
I think it is probably their best song on their album. Rooster, which is later on, I think is a close second. Or it's Flip Flop. I don't know. One of those two.
Wood is also a big one. What? You know, like what?
Wood's fine. But it's
Wood's a pretty big song. I hear that song.
It's not Rooster and Them Bones level for me.
You're right. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Damn that river. But not damn in a bad way, like a cuss word, but damn in like the way of like a river dam.
Yeah. This one for me would sit in probably like a one time. Like, this is all right.
Yeah, it's all right. I actually think it's the best one that doesn't make it into For Life for me.
Huh? Bro, Rain When I Die is coming up.
I know. Rain When I Die. It goes right below Damn That River. And yes.
What? Rain When I Die was good.
It's all right.
Can they hear that?
No.
Okay.
I listened to the last one I listened to the last one a week ago when we were editing it.
Yeah.
And I could hear it in the background.
You could hear it?
I could hear it in the background, but it was like when we were talking, and you can't make out what the fuck's happening in the background.
Okay.
It's very clear what we're saying. Well, also last week it was a lot fucking louder.
It was really
This
fucking
is
loud.
this is not even near what the fuck that was.
It was really loud, and I don't know why it was still loud.
You kept it loud too. I was like, wow, we're really just gonna record a pod.
Well, you said it wasn't showing up there, so
No,
I
it
was just
wasn't.
like, okay, well, like,
It wasn't. Even when I
we're
had,
just listening
even when
to
I
a
was doing my
thunderstorm.
push-ups on the floor and the
Yeah.
microphone was facing that way, you couldn't hear him.
yeah, I mean, look, it was just a thunderstorm. It was some good ambiance.
Yeah,
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's from a good
So,
game. That's
it's all good.
probably, hopefully, not in beta. I can't remember if they took it out of beta right now or not. But it might not be in beta anymore. It might be fully released. Path of Exile 2. It might not be in beta anymore.
That's crazy.
For all you gamer heads out there.
Down in a hole.
Yeah, I was in one. This one's fine.
This one's fine, but I do not remember it.
That's fair.
And what's the rule? And if I do not remember it,
That's probably a one time.
that is where it is.
Yep.
We then move on to Sick Man.
And that better be a no, because that's a bad song. You're
I have Sick
crazy.
Man. I have it at the bottom of one time.
Okay. I can live with that. It's a bad song.
It's
Honestly, skip it. You won't like it.
you can listen to it one
you
time.
guys-
if
You
you're
guys won't like it.
if you're a big Alice in Chains fan, listen to it. But like only
you
when
guys
you're
won't
listening
like
to the album.
You guys will
And
hate
then
it.
just don't again. We then have Rooster.
Absolute
have-
glorious build up into the song itself, and then just throughout it, amazingly put together, amazing lyrics, amazing musically. Just damn.
Get the rooster out your mouth.
Nice, you got me.
Like
so
that.
while I'm dick sucking right now, it's great. You could put it on like in movies, like you could put it anywhere. It's just good.
Oh,
My bad. It's just really good.
honestly, you can play the album while we're
Yeah,
doing it, but
we'll just do it.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, honestly, if it never checks, we could just also be listening while we're talking about it, which I think would help with a lot of our issues
it
sometimes.
would, but the issue is some of these songs are 6 minutes.
Yeah, well, I would
We're
just
gonna
skip
talk
once we
6
start talking
minutes
about it.
about.
I would just start skipping when we're
You
talking
know?
about it. Yeah. But anyways, that's just for future reference. Yeah, so Rooster, fucking awesome. That's for life. Where do
Yep.
you have it?
For life.
Okay. It's on Corey's
I
list.
have below them bones, but
That's fair.
that's fine.
Those I think are very,
They're very
interchangeable,
intertwined.
yeah.
They can go either way.
but them bones is a speaker tester.
And honestly, I think it's depending on the mood. Which one is?
I think that's fair.
on
I
top.
think Rooster, it gets it for me is because towards the end, it does lean into that them bones type feel where
Yeah.
it just starts getting there,
Yeah.
which makes it good. But I use them bones as a speaker tester because it's so complicated and it's just it's raw.
Yeah.
And when it's also, we didn't mention this, but this is the start of the album. Wow. What a way to kick off the fucking album.
Yeah. It's an insanely high bar that I think is
Not quite touched
Not-
again.
quite touched unless you look at like Rooster or a couple other songs that we're going
Because
to
they're
talk
all the
about.
same level of proficiency, I
Right.
think, but not the same level of like
Damn. This is
excellency.
good.
But
Right.
proficiency, they are of the same make.
Right. Okay.
Junkhead.
Junkhead.
Yeah.
What do you think about Junkhead?
It's fine. He's just Junkhead. Junkhead. It's alright.
I really liked it. I have it in For Life. It is
Yeah, For Life.
One of the only other songs on this album that I really enjoyed.
You don't be fucking with
So-
wood, huh?
We haven't got there yet. I said one of the only, which means there's another one, bud.
Okay. Dirt.
It was fine.
I liked Dirt. I don't think I'd ever really heard it before
I
today.
like the start of it because it's kind of a
It-
cool little
yeah.
start. It's,
It's very nice.
Right.
It's very well put
interesting little
together.
start, but like,
I don't know what it is, but like there's something about it.
I've been like right in the middle of yes. It's
You
above-
know what? This I think this might be a first, or I've probably done this before. It's going to Corey's list as we're sitting here.
Yeah. It's not a first. You've done this before.
I've done this before, but it's rare.
But it's okay. It's rare.
It's just, I do quite like this song.
Yeah, it's good. I have it right in the middle of yes. So, I mean, it'll end up in the middle of yes. Right now, there's two in front of it with Rain When I Die and Damn That River.
Yeah.
Moving on to Godsmack,
Yep.
which I believe is also a band, and Corey wasn't aware of that, but I'm going to check and make sure.
Yeah, I don't really dive too much into
Yeah,
rock
Godsmack
anymore.
is another heavy rock band.
Maybe this is them calling them out.
And they're kind of known. They have 4,300,000 monthly listeners.
Oh yeah, they are known.
So
yeah, I don't like the song. The song is boring. Just simply put, it's boring.
I have it in a fun. I have it in a fine yes. Or dirt. It's okay.
Well, okay.
Nothing crazy.
You have it where with dirt?
Below dirt.
Okay. Because it is worse. Untitled is 43 seconds. We can move on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Untitled is 43 seconds long. It is, I think, what would be considered like an interlude almost. Something of that nature. It's just them playing instruments. I mean, honestly, you don't have to listen to it. You can skip it for the album. Like if you're just trying to listen to the music, to the stuff.
I don't think it adds.
I don't think it doesn't add it, because what it should have been is they should have attached it to either the last song before it or the song leading up, because there is nothing in it.
Just split it in half. Half of it in the front, half of it in the back, whatever, right?
There is nothing in it.
But instead, it's a 43-second song that gives you nothing, no lyrics really, just some guy screaming and just some guitar. Which, hey, I like guitar as much as the next guy, but come on. Untitled for me though ends up in no.
Yeah,
as in
fair. Yeah.
It doesn't add to the album. It's bad. I just wouldn't listen to it.
Like not technically it's bad, but like it's useless for that.
It's bad in the sense of I wouldn't want to listen to this.
Yeah.
I didn't like listening to this really in the first place, other than I wasn't necessarily bothered. I was like, why? Why did I just listen to that?
Yeah.
So then we have Hate to Feel.
Yep. This one made it to Corey's list during the listen through.
Yeah. I have it in the bottom of yes.
That's crazy.
It's all right.
It is better than Godsmack.
I disagree.
Audio listeners, Thomas put his whole chin into his body.
I disagree.
And then he disagreed.
So that's just how I'm feeling.
Okay.
I disagree.
Okay.
So Angry Chair.
No.
Angry Chair.
No way.
I do not like.
Thank God.
I have it in one time.
You can move it down.
Above Sick Man, below Down in a Hole.
We're not even gonna. Yeah, you could put it in one time.
I think it's fine if you want to listen to it when you listen to the album, but not again.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Then you have Corey's song that he's been obsessed with.
I'm not obsessed with
wood. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I've just never met someone who like
wood.
Who's trying to not put wood in for life, because it's a good song. It's classic. It plays on radio.
You would have known
that it's in for life.
That wood is in for life.
But where'd you place it in for life is important.
Above Junkhead, below Rooster.
Okay. That's fair. So we got Them Bones, Rooster, Wood.
Yes.
That's the correct order. I just had to make sure.
Thank you.
Just had to make sure.
I'm doing it right over here.
Yeah, I got to make sure you're up on your stuff.
Hey man, I try to be.
And that's the album. Wood's on Corey's list because I kept bringing it up. Obviously. I mean, it's there. It's a good ass song.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Mistake. Okay. Final thoughts? I'm really excited we did this album.
It's a good album. It's heavy loaded, I think, a little bit in the front with Them Bones, and then really doesn't pick back up until you get to Rooster and Junkhead, and then it's kind of coasting into Wood. Everything else in between those songs are okay. Some are better than others in the sense of like, yeah, I could see that being appealing for some people, but some are like really bad, like Down in a Hole, Angry Chair, Sick Man, and some are like, why the fuck are these even on the album, like Untitled?
Yeah.
So, with that being said, though, I think that I'm ready to go to my rating.
I think that this album is really cool. I like that they've done it, how they've done it, and it still feels relevant. Like I said, it doesn't feel dated or anything. Still sounds great, still feels great. That's awesome. And I think we should do ratings, like you just said. And I think we should do them at the same time.
Okay.
That way we don't compensate.
Like we did 2 weeks ago with No Pressure.
That was last week.
That was 2 weeks because last week
what did we listen to last week?
Off season.
You're right. That was. It just feels like so much time has passed since that.
It feels like a big blur. I know.
It feels like so much has happened. I feel like there's sunrises in between and sunsets.
Yep.
And it threw me for a loop.
Yep.
Okay. I got my 3 up. 2. 1. 6.8.
5.
Okay.
What did you give it?
6.8. You give it a 5.
6.8? 5? Guess I have to use a
All right.
calculator because there's no.
What? 5.7?
It's like something like
5.8?
that.
It's like a 5.8. 5.7? 5.8, 5.7?
5.9.
I can live with that.
I don't know why you just did that to you, audio listeners.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. That is a Midnight Critic score, though, of a 5.9.
Yeah.
Now, you know what else needs to be done? You need to make sure that you like and subscribe, and follow. And while that's happening, Corey is going to do
6 laps outside in the dark, no shoes. No shoes in our nice May weather. No shoes in the nice May weather.
I did push-ups. I did push-ups last week. It's your work. It's your week. It's your week.
Oh, what do I got to do?
Corey's going to do 15 burpees.
Maybe I don't think I know what it is. That the
I'll show you what a burpee is first. Talk to the audience.
Okay. Someone's gonna show me what a burpee is. He's planting his feet.
Jump.
He's jumping.
Then you go down. Push up.
Oh my god. I'm gonna do how many? Fat.
I'll count them off while you guys are liking, subscribing, following. That was 1. That's 2.
No, I did the jump and then went down.
That's 1.
I know. That was just...
That's 2. Yeah, you're on 2 right now. Yeah. Now you're going to 3.
Yeah, that's what
okay. Okay. 3. 4. So we have a wide backlog, like I've said before, of midnight musics and midnight reviews where we actually review movies. We reviewed some pretty good movies too, like Pulp Fiction and some other ones that haven't been released, which might get released when certain other movies are going to get kind of brought out like weeks prior. So I think so. He said he's at 10, which I believe that because I was kind of counting, kind of not. But we also have a lot of midnight music backlog. We have Adele, 21. We have Usher's Confessions. He about fell over.
I just ate
At 7 a.m. This is helping you wake up. Come on now.
I had a big ass breakfast.
We've also listened to some other pretty good artists. Like, what do we listen to? We listen to B.B. King, some, something that he just said, Usher, he's done his 15. He's coming back to the chair, maybe. He is a little winded, not gonna lie to you. But make sure
next week Thomas is gonna run barefoot around the building.
Like, follow, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. All right. Good night.